Hello and welcome back. We are going to be reviewing Beastars, chapter 147. Wipe off your drool before saying sweet nothings. Last we left off, Haru is having an encounter with Melon. He seems to be infatuated by her and has the desire to eat her, so let's see how that goes now. And what we have here is a beautiful color page with Melon eating, not Haru, cake. Some type of cake. Let's see, sweet, spicy, sour, bitter, all these things I've never experienced. Wow. Never. That's sad. For now, I should follow my instincts and slide my hands all over her body. What are you doing, Sensei? Hey. I felt this before. Wait a minute. This is... Okay, so this is actually like in mirror to what Legos he was doing before, right? It's like a mirror of what he was doing before, but only this is not okay. This is creepy, right? But the thing about that is Melon has never experienced this before, right? He wants to eat them, whereas not them, he wants to eat Haru, whereas before he hasn't had a desire to. He's tried it, but his body just never craved it, if that makes sense, right? So now he's confusing like his I believe he's, man, it's kind of weird how this is gonna go, because it's like Legosi's situation, whereas I think it's what Goheen said. He's like, oh no, it's your predatory instinct masquerading as love, right? Where Millen is kind of infatuated with Haru in her approach to life right now, so maybe that's, sparking his desire to actually eat her, or maybe it's actually like, maybe he has like some type of affection going on. We don't know. It's actually a really weird and really interesting situation as to why he's acting like this. I could go on, but I don't want to make this video more than like what, 30 minutes. That's pretty normal for me. But anyway, let's continue on. I'll come back to this moment because I find it fascinating. But this is creepy. It's definitely not okay though. Oh, look at that. That time when I first met Legosi. Okay, so even all right. I like how they, man, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I like how even even Haru like was getting flashbacks to that, right? Um, yeah, that's exactly what it is, right? This was Legosi's first time acting on his instincts, and he hardly was able to contain himself. Haru got lucky that day because she was almost about to get devoured, right? And Haru recognizes that. She's like, wait a minute, this guy's dangerous. Like, it's her own instincts kicking in, recognizing instinct and experience, recognizing, hey, something's not right with this guy. So she pushes him off and it's like, stop. Sensei, what is your species? Huh? That's what you're worried about? Okay, so Haru cut on immediately. He's like, nah, that's predatory. That's a predatory feeling I'm getting. Look, you are holding me like a carnivore would hold a herbivore rather than like a male would hold a female. I wouldn't know because I almost got eaten like a bunch of times. It ain't easy being a rabbit. What was I gonna say? And Millen's just like, yep. I'm a gazelle, as you can plainly see. Everyone has been deceived by my antlers. No matter how many predations I commit, the police always leave me alone after they question me. My herbivore antlers serve as an identification too strong to be considered mere decorations. This girl's the first to doubt my decorations. But nah, you're a gazelle, alright. You're not a carnivore. You weren't trying to eat me or anything. So then, Sensei, were you hugging me as a female? Sorry, I haven't been involved with love affairs in a long while. I'm honored. But I'm already in love with another guy. I stopped sleeping around like 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago. It sure feels like 10 years. Okay. It sure feels like 10 years. What the? Is that a box cutter? He's not gonna... Okay, Melon, the thing about Melon, he keeps... I don't know what this guy's gonna do. That's the scary thing about Melon. Like, he could do anything, right? I'm like, oh no, the box cutter's for Haru, and he goes and does this. Just stabs his own, like, leg right here. Look at Haru, she's all freaked out. You and me both. Like, why? What was the point of that? But the thing about that is, Melon doesn't even feel it. I knew it. This is the first time this has happened to me. It doesn't hurt much. Right now my heart hurts much more. You're bleeding. This is becoming quite a fix. Yeah, no kidding. Why did he do that? The first time it's happened to him. Did he do that to try and contain himself? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's see. Pain, violence are a means to which carnivore herbivores use to experience pleasure. Pain and violence. Interesting. So that's Melon's philosophy. In juxtaposition to Legacy. Okay, so we're back to the Legacy and Louis' point of view right now. And the Shishigumi boys. You see, most of them lack appetite and sexual drive, so Melon's body is deprived in a most cruel fashion. Oh, okay, so he's explaining Melon's physiology. Cool. Perfect. Lack of desire. While that might seem like an advantage in animal society, it must be very painful for the animal concerned. Kopi Luwak is delicious. I know, right? My intestinal bacteria is the best. Well, I do find the flavor to be unique and delicious, as long as I forget where it came from. Bodily... You know what? I want to see Louis interact with Melon. That hasn't happened yet. Need some water. Okay. Bodily produced food used to be treasured as a substitute for meat before the war. Okay, there it is again, that war they keep referring to. That's gonna be important, I guess. Before the war, huh? It must have been a very peaceful time if coffee was enough to satisfy the carnivores. Nowadays, pretty much every carnivore knows what meat tastes like. Hey guys, you had your own coffee, so you might as well give your thoughts. What are they doing? What's going on? It was good, Kopi Luwak. It was good. I drank my cup in one gulp, and that's more than enough for me. What's going on with them? They're acting weird. What's wrong with you guys? You're acting weird. You too, Legacy. Why are you backing away from me? What is it, like diarrhea or what? Nothing's wrong. It's the coffee. Don't get near us, Louis. For modern day carnivores who know what meat tastes like, I forgot to tell you, Kopi Luwak is a stimulant that partially satiates their appetite. If they drink it, it's all over. Their appetite will be violently stimulated. What? What are you talking about? Did I do something to make you guys upset me? Wait, so it stimulates their appetite? By the appearance of raw flesh. Wait, what? Their appetite will be violently stimulated by the appearance of raw flesh. So it turns them like ravenous? They're not gonna eat Louis here, there's no way. Oh, he touched them. All it took was one cup to scrape the skin off of us modern day carnivores. was one cup to scrape off the skin of us modern day carnivores. Louis, I must say you look damn delicious right now. What the? Oh, are they fighting? Endure it, endure it. Look at me, Legosi. I know Dolph. Okay. It's easy to relieve appetite. We've been with Louis for 6 whole months, you know. Take me on. Give me all you've got. Okay. Okay, so if that's the case, they should be just fine. They actually have gone through their own training with Melon and them resisting eating meat, right? It's a form of punishment for them, but Legacy has gone through his own training as well, so they're gonna fight it out to tire themselves out, I'm guessing, so they don't have the energy to eat Louis. So I'm guessing that's what's going on right now. Oh, this era's carnivores sure are valuable. To think they're helping each other relieve their Kopi Luwak stimulus. Well, the way they're doing it is stupid, though. But they're still a good team. So did he just try and kill Louis, like, low-key? Like, because that could, luckily they have, like, a lot of control of themselves, right? Because that could have went so wrong for a lot of reasons, which is really sad. Like, this would have been really sad if this was like Louis, the last thing Louis saw. Look at his face. All his friends drooling in the back. Anyway, maybe you all do have what it takes to take down Melon. I'm hurting like hell. Right now you're pretty good. I still can't forget where our Kopi Luwak came from. What information did we get in the end? Melon has a PhD in history. They did all that just for him to tell them he has a PhD in history? Hopefully they get the hint. He's well acquainted with history, which means that he hates He's well acquainted with history, which could mean that he hates history. I'm pretty sure hybrids were persecuted after the war. If I told the Shishigumi about it, would they understand? Hey, Louis, let's be dismissed for the night. We can't let you get in any danger. You guys are being too cautious. We're working together, aren't we? Of course, that's why we need to get away from you right now. We don't want to think we don't want to think you look delicious. Not gonna lie, Louis is looking kind of scrumptious, like a whole snack over there. But they keep going back to this war. It's bothering me that it's being mentioned so much. I want to know the deets. Give me the deets. But I feel like that's kind of wasteful. I want to know, like, I wish Louis had a chance to, like, talk to them. They've had time up till now. He should just told them back at the place, the research place. The relationship between carnivores and herbivores is so difficult to manage. See you later. Your food is leaving the premises. He's so petty about it, too. Agata seems fine, though. Do you even have any? It's only difficult for carnivores. That was always the case. The carnivores are the powerless and pathetic ones. I like that scene with Louis. It's just so funny. Or was it? Your food is leaving the premises. See you later. And Legos, he's trying not to, like, drool over any herbivore he sees. Crap, my body is legitimately desiring herbivores. This feels like my meat withdrawal after I ate Louis's foot. The hybrid that's born from a carnivore and herbivore too close to each other. I feel like my act of predation and Melon's existence are similar agonies. It's Legosi's pain. I need to get to my room without touching a single herbivore and go to bed. Interesting, interesting. Well... I don't know, I just don't like Well, something I don't like. Well, not necessarily that I don't like. Being reminded of Legosi's pain. Like, he's such a happy character, and it's we've just man, he's been through a lot, man. And getting like insight into what he's thinking about, and being reminded of the absolute agony that he's like constantly in. You know, that fight that he has going on inside of himself. It's just kind of sad. Despite Legosi's derpiness, he's still very much Legosi from like chapter 1. Anyway, off to bed he goes. Wait, what? Without, oh my gosh, without touching a single herbivore. Ah, you're finally home, you delinquent wolf. So Haru's here. That's not good. Uh, what were you doing out so late? You've kept me waiting for so long. I need to stay here for the night. Oh wait, that's Haru talking. I need to stay here for the night, since the trains aren't running. Oh, don't worry, I got my own toothbrush with me. What? So she was just chilling here this entire time? Man, Haru lives dangerously. She just don't care. That was the end? Oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen next. That's kind of nuts to think about to me. Man, well, they're reunited, so... Man, how's that gonna go? Because he's going through, like, withdrawal right now. Because, well, he's stimulated. Anyway, it should be fine, but we'll see. Anyway, this has been chapter 147. Look out for chapter 148. I'll get that right to you, and I will see you next time. Bye now.